Now we're in the next part of Central Factory. Let's hope that things are not going to be as stressful this time. I switched to Fiora because she also needs work on Affinity. I don't really want to deal with Melia right now. And our second party member appears to have vanished in thin air. Who is it? It's Alvis. Alvis is our second party member. He just decided to teleport away. Seriously? You want to know who our second party member is? Well, too bad, cause you can't see him. He's gone. It's just Ricky and Fiora storming into the Mechon factory. Forget 3 party members. We're doing 2 party members now. It's just Fiora and Ricky. Just Ricky and I. We don't need another party member. We can do... Oh. What was that? Did I just see? Did I see something? Did you see something, Ricky? I saw something, but what was it? Was it a Mechon? Should we get ready to fight? Oh, I saw it again. Something's over there. Maybe we should get ready to fight, Ricky. Oh, there it goes again. There's a Mechon stalking us, Ricky. Maybe we should go check it out. Oh, there it goes again. It looked just like a Mechon. Let's go fight it, Ricky. Oh, it's just Rhine. It's not a Mechon, it's just Rhine. Oh, we're back to 3 party members again. Anyway, enough with that rather stupid intro. Let's continue on with the Mechon factory. And let's just hope and pray to Lady Mayneth that this is not going to be a stressful video like the last one was. Because that was crazy. And the capture card's freaking out. Great. Okay, will you behave? I guess the capture card didn't like my intro. I'd understand because I don't really do intros. I'm thinking of changing that though. If I can be creative enough. Like I was. Luckily, the capture card didn't screw up until after I did my intro. I'll admit I was proud of my intro. So I was glad that the capture card decided not to screw up till after the fact. But can you behave, capture card? I'm running around, giving you lots of angles, lots of lighting to do. Everybody's falling. Process this, capture card. Oh god, I almost fell. Can you process that, capture card? Yep, you can. Can you process camera movements that might make people dizzy? Sorry about that. The capture card seems to be holding up right now. It messed up about 3 minutes in. Can this last 3 minutes? Can I actually go into the Mechon factory? Can you handle going down here? So far, so good. If it's not the capture card messing up, it's the game freezing. But the capture card, when I played Breath of the Wild, the capture card didn't mess up very often. It only occasionally stuttered when the game faded to black. But apart from that, the capture card really never had an issue with Breath of the Wild. It's only this game that the capture card stutters a lot. I don't know why. Maybe it probably doesn't help that I'm playing this game on the Wii U instead of the Wii. I mean, because I set the capture card settings to 720, so quality isn't the issue. I mean, not to mention, since the capture card handles Breath of the Wild okay, Breath of the Wild is a lot more high quality than this game, so quality is not an issue with the capture card. It handles Breath of the Wild just fine. It's just this game that it stutters. It stuttered with X too. But I don't really know. It did okay with that. It did okay with Breath of the Wild, but not X or this game. Maybe the capture card just does not like Xenoblade. Which, shame on you, capture card. You're missing out on a good game. I mean, Xenoblade's not perfect by all means, no game is, but this game is still great, one of my favorites. So far, the capture card, it's been 3 minutes in raw recording, and the capture card's handling it fine. It just likes to stutter for some reason, and I set it to 720, and I unchecked 60 FPS. I unchecked 60 FPS, so that's not an issue. It might not help that I'm uploading right now, and also have the audio recording program up, but it did okay with part 1 from... I skipped through the part 1 video, and it seemed to do alright. I didn't see any stuttering. I mean, I'm not really that concerned with losing footage in this game. It's the commentary that's more important. I mean, because, like, if you're fighting a monster, when you're fighting a mechon or something, that can... I don't mind if I lose footage on that. Cutscenes, I don't mind losing footage on that, because you can find Xenoblade cutscenes anywhere now, and there's no... If I lose footage, someone else can... If I lose footage, someone can find it another place. Unique monster battles, I would prefer not to lose footage of that. But if I do, it's no big loss. And show like what I just did, I didn't want to lose footage of that. And I didn't, luckily, but... I'm not concerned with losing footage with regards to the capture card. I'm more or less concerned about losing commentary. But so far, the commentary seems to be doing alright. I haven't checked the part 1 commentary yet, but just to be safe, I saved both the actual program file and exported it, so I've got 2 backups just in case. But it's been 5 minutes raw recording time, and the capture card seems to be doing just fine. Then again, I'm standing around, so let's... Again though, it doesn't like Xenoblade. It only stutters when I play Xenoblade. It didn't do that with Breath of the Wild. I honestly don't know why it does this. Maybe it's the colors in this game? I mean, because Breath of the Wild, for the most part, is just mainly greens and blues and natural stuff. Maybe all the gradients and all the weird color schemes in this game throws it off. I have no idea. I don't know much about this technical stuff. But again, so far seems to be doing alright. Can I continue on with the Mechon Factory? It freaked out when I was coming up here, so can it handle me climbing? Maybe the capture card just didn't want me to go under the Mechon Factory. I can understand. Maybe the capture card is afraid of a stressful video, and I cannot blame it, to be honest. I'm afraid of a stressful video. I'm stressed out right now. I'm worried that I'm gonna lose footage, even though I just contradicted that by saying earlier I don't mind if I lose footage. Going up to the Mechon Factory, I don't mind losing footage of that. But I would prefer not to lose footage, but if I do, it's not really that much of a big loss. As long as I'm able to catch it in time before too much footage is lost, that's fine. But I do think I have a habit of checking the preview occasionally, because I was able to catch the stutter about a minute in. I don't know. It's doing fine now, I guess I can't complain. Let's just kill this guy. He's in our way. Okay, it's handling all this just fine. Doesn't seem to be that far behind either. Eventually we'll get to him. I just can't break him because Ryan's gonna topple him and he's gonna have a horrible spike. Okay, the capture card is handling all this battling just fine. I feel stronger as I'm knocked back. I don't think we're gonna be able to reach him. Oh, no, he was attracted to Ricky's aura. Oh, capture card, why are you... Oh, crap. I'll be a second. Okay, I'm still recording audio. I'm just gonna give an update as to what's going on right now. The capture card preview is completely froze. I'm still playing, but I went back and I'm just gonna have audio. I'm just gonna keep the audio recording for right now. We killed that mechon that you saw for a brief second before the capture card died. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it did the first part just fine. I don't know why the capture card's freaking out now. I'm just glad I've got audio. Reliable audio for the time being. The capture cards, it froze. The preview froze, including the time. And it's not even recording audio anymore either. I do not know why it's doing that, but if I go over edit, it might refresh, which is annoying. Yep, it refreshed. Wait a minute. It appears to have completely crashed. It's not doing anything now. I don't know what's going on. I'll get back to you once I'm able to get footage. I cannot guarantee that I'll be able to keep consistent footage because for some reason this thing's not working. I guess the capture card doesn't like the Mechon Factory. I guess the capture card just absolutely despised my intro, and it despised the Mechon Factory. Because I am not able to even get into the Mechon Factory because it just completely loses its mind. It did the rest of Central Factory just fine, but it just cannot handle... It just cannot handle the Mechon Factory. It can't. It can't handle the Mechon Factory at all. The capture card just died. It's not even capturing anything. Although the timer went out. I have no idea what's going on. It doesn't like the Mechon Factory. Let's just hope the third time's a charm. Honestly, I don't know what I would rather have. The game crash or the capture card crash. Thinking about it, the capture card, because Xenoblade Chronicles, the original, doesn't have an autosave feature, so I would much rather the capture card crash, because at least I'm not losing any game progress. Xenoblade X doesn't have an autosave feature either, so maybe that's why the capture card loses the plot. Because both Xenoblades don't have an autosave. Breath of the Wild has an autosave. Maybe the capture card's like, I'm not gonna work. The game doesn't have an autosave. I'm not gonna work. Sorry. I don't know. I'll get back to you once I'm able to get footage. If I'm able to get footage. If I'm not stressed. The capture card program is. Yay! Hooray for malfunctions and technical difficulties. Okay, so it probably doesn't help that the computer hasn't been shut down in 28 days. I might just shut down the computer and see if that works. Let's hope it does. If not, I don't know what to do. But I'm really hoping that the reason why the capture card is messing up is because the computer hasn't been shut down in almost a month. Well, let's try this again. Okay, so I turned off the computer. Can you handle capture now? capture card program? Or are you gonna freak out on me again? In case I was unable to include the clip, apparently my computer was awake for 28 days. Do you still love me, computer? Okay, so far so good. But wait until I battle a Mechon, then it's gonna completely lose the plot. Ricky just died and so did Ryan. I'm kind of afraid to record right now because the capture card might mess up. I might just, while I'm here, might as well get might as well get a thumbnail. If I can. Okay, now I'm turned around. After all the messing up that the capture, after all, this capture card thing is so flummoxing, I can't talk anymore. After all that happened with the capture card, I'm kind of afraid to advance. I'm not making any progress with this, and with all the capture card messing up thing, since the capture card's been messing up, I have no idea where to go. Because with all that's happened, I turned around, and now I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. Okay, do I just send this? Bye, guys. Luckily, the audio still seems to be alright, and the camera died. Okay, the capture card handled that, so maybe that's a sign. As long as I have the audio, that's all I really care about. Losing footage isn't that much of a concern to me, though I prefer not to lose footage. As long as I've got the commentary. My reaction to the capture card feeling is probably a comedy of error type deal. Okay, here's a Mechon. Can you handle this, capture card? Fiora's looking at you, capture card. Can you handle this?
Okay, let's go.
I love how Fiora's daggers match her outfit. Okay, so far so good. It started messing up at the second Mechon, so maybe I should keep an eye on it when I get to the second Mechon, which is right there. I'm shocked that Fiora and Ryan are still in the yellow with regards to Affinity. Hey, so far so good. Missed opportunity with Burst Affinity. Okay, now that the Topple Spike guy is dead, he's immune to break, but that's okay. Okay, so far so good with all the numbers in the boom. The capture card's handling all this.
Man, what a bunch of jokers. Everyone do good.
I'm really hoping that the reason the capture card freaked out is because the computer was up for 28 days. I'm hoping that this is the end of the capture card issues. Are you gonna mess with me? It looks like Fiora's got cat ears. Okay, I think the capture card messed up when I was fighting a fairy.
You're mine. I'll burn everything to ashes.
Come over here, buddy. Seriously, is this guy only got ranged attacks? I don't want to waste my talent art on you idiot. Let's just go fight this guy over here. If that piece of crap fairy wants to engage, let him engage. But don't worry about him.
Monsters, one after another. I'll annihilate you. Healing energy.
Did that not work? Because that's supposed to explode everywhere.
I'm gonna go all out.
Let me try that again. Ryan's still trying to fight the fairy over there. I don't think a chain attack's really gonna do much.
Everything's gone blurry. I feel stronger.
Mechon everywhere. Okay, I'm not really liking Fior's fighting style right now. Especially since Ryan's not helping because he's way over there.
Follow my lead. You're mine. Ricky,
An AoE would be really nice right now. Okay, the capture card, it's 6 minutes in, raw recording time, and the capture card's holding up.
yikes.
Missed burst defending opportunity. I want done bad back. Okay, will this work now? Oh, that's why it didn't work. It's not the right one.
Thank you.
It's not the right one. I switched it thinking it was a different one. It's not the AoE.
Yikes.
I've never really had good luck with regarding Fiora.
Double blade.
I don't mind her fighting style, but I've never had good luck when I've been her as the party leader. And she doesn't have any AoE, so right now we're kind of in a bind. Luckily we're not literally bind, but... Ryan is still fighting that fairy. Ryan, come over here. We need your AoE stuff. Like, bad. Ricky's getting the crap beat out of him.
Follow my lead. Double wind. You're hit. Rhine.
We don't have the best team set up.
Ricky!
Leave it to Hero Pod.
We have an aggro drawing guy. Fiora, who doesn't do any AoEs. Ricky, who can only heal once at a time. Okay, where's Ryan? I think Ryan's alright because he's got last stand.
You can do it. Thank you. This is how we do
We shouldn't have to heal against Mechon in the black.
I really like how far
I don't like our team right now. When I want to try and improve affinity, this happens. And I think we've already killed the guy that we need to kill. So there's no point in continuing this. Well, no, we gotta kill more, dang it.
double blade.
Okay, I'm going back to Dun Dun.
Ricky.
Nicely done!
And I don't like cannon drones, I like gun drones better. So, because gun drones is an AoE. Ryan, where was your water sleeve when you needed it? It does a lot of damage, but it only hits in a line. Like Buster, it's like Buster. But I needed a fully fledged circular attack. I have this team just for the sheer reason of affinity improvements, and we're not getting that opportunity. Not to mention, I'm suffering in battle because I don't have... I don't like my setup. Fiora's arts are still in basic stages, so they take ages to cool down. At least they all drop some chests. Yay. Well, almost all of them dropped silver chests. I'm going back to Dun Dun. I can always improve affinity later. Okay, that's probably not a good idea because none of them are able to heal. I need Melia though. My ideal team already has the best affinity, so I have no idea what to do. Melia and Fiora need work. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going now. Where I'm supposed to go. I think I am meant to go this way. But I know one thing for certain. I'm gonna be stuck on this song for hours on end. Okay, it's been 12 minutes in and the capture card's holding up. It must have been because my computer was awake for a month. So that's my fault. The capture card that I have is reliable for the most part, but I'm not reliable. And I'm why does the vision sequences always interrupt me? Colony 6 again. I mean, Colony 6, it's exciting to rebuild the first time, but when you do New Game Plus, and then replay this game, and then do that New Game Plus, and then continue on with the cycle, that's done, isn't it? Oh, that's Shulk? That sounds like a dun. Sounds like a dun achievement. I guess insight because of visions? I don't know. But since Shulk's good, I'm gonna switch his branch. I always prioritize agility. Because agility's kind of important, especially with the super bosses. Okay, I didn't read the story memo, so I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Great.
Follow my lead.
Don't let a single one escape. Display no mercy.
Can Awake not get involved right now? That would be great. Let's just take these guys out and then take on Awake. I like how Awake is just standing there while we're fighting his friends just a couple feet away. Seriously, he's just chilling back there.
This is the last one. Gale flash.
Now is the time to unleash a chain attack. Got it. I only need one shot.
I'm really the only one fighting these things. This isn't my ideal team either, but we're not fighting a big bad meat monster, so I think we're alright. As long as we're not surrounded like we were earlier. Your talent art is a laugh.
Right, shall we?
But we mustn't be careless.
But we cannot be reckless.
We can't be careless, we can't be reckless. What can we be then? Awake didn't give a crap, please.
Display no mercy.
Hi, Awake.
Dying out there. Summon.
I'm sorry I woke you up. You look like you were sleeping back there. You were just sitting there.
Okay, chain attack time. Agreed.
I don't need Binding Blossom with Melly and Charlotte on there.
Leave this to me.
That Hush Chop looks like it's a deadly attack, but it hardly does anything. Okay, it's been 15 minutes and the capture card's doing good still. And I'm panicking for some reason. I've been anxious since I started the Central Factory series. I think this new setup still making me nervous. It shouldn't make me nervous, it should make me happy because I've got a better setup. Okay, it seems as though I underestimated the Hush Chop.
Okay, let's get going.
I feel like this game is advertising L. Well, maybe not advertising, but promoting. It doesn't help that the drops... You interrupted me. Thank you. It doesn't help that those are enemy drops, and L owns a shop in Xenoblade X. I wonder if they knew about Xenoblade X before they started this game, or they planned Xenoblade X or had it in development. I wonder if Xenoblade X was on their mind when they made this game. And, well, maybe I'm just reading into this too much. I mean, because you've got Find Part S and all that. I think L is just a random letter. It'd be kind of cool, though, if they threw in some subtle references to X in this game. But X came out a couple years after this, so I don't think so. All I know is I'm getting closer to Majestic Mordred. I don't think so. I don't need a healer with these mech on. So I could just put Fiora or something on there. Cause these mechon are in the blue, so I don't need a healer right now. I can just adjust my team when necessary. Yep, the capture card is doing great. I should have looked at the computer time beforehand, but it handled the first video okay. It handled the first part okay, so I don't know. I see you over there, Majestic Mordred. Some defensive guard you are. Ah, Majestic Mordred. Another fairy? Are you kidding me? At least we can reach this one. Yeah, with Fiora on there, we're clearing these things a lot faster. I don't have to worry about those guards because they don't do a good job at their job, if that makes sense. Okay, the Majestic Mordred is a level 70 something. I just wanna double check to see what 70 he is. He's 70 exactly. And he's in the yellow, so I'm just gonna backtrack and not get in his way. I'm sure he would appreciate that.
Follow my lead.
Display no mercy. Good luck, everyone.
I'll cut you off.
I just now realized ever since I started this Central Factory series, I've been putting Dunban with females. Well, to be fair, one of those females is his sister, but still. Melia's the one that really needs work. With everybody, pretty much. So I think, even though Melia is not the best in battle, in my opinion, we need her. She's yellow with everybody almost, and Fiora's the same. Fiora only really likes Shulk and Dunban right now. She doesn't even like Rhine at all. Which is weird. Okay, that can only be accessed later on in the game. even though this is the Mechonis, and technically it's supposed to be kind of dull with its mechanical designs, not like the Bionis with the greenery and the waters and everything, this still is a nice view. You'd think that mechanical gears and all that, not very much of a view, but even the Mechonis has nice views. Despite not having greenery and trees and water and everything, it makes mechanical things look good. And since all of this has been split into parts, I have no idea how long this is. Right now, this is 22 minutes while recording, but that doesn't take into place the first couple parts before the capture card messed up. Okay, there's like an upper level. I think it has a unique monster. Don't quote me on that. But it's a landmark, so I would like to clock it in whether it's got a unique monster or not. Here we go. Okay, so we've got that landmark. I need to start reading these story quests things. Which electrical barrier, buddy? I can never get used to how all this goes in Mechonis. All this switch turning and deactivating and activating and bomb building, and it's just, there's a lot to do. I think the exclamation point in the map is a telling sign, but that's just me. Okay. I just remembered there's a like a elevator lift or whatever. I have to jump off it to get to a platform. Since I saw the word roof, that just reminded me of that. Because there is a training roof thing here with a unique monster. It's a side quest. Does it show on the big map? It does. Okay, so I need to go that way, apparently. Oh, that just leads me to the thing that I need to activate. Which is already activated, okay? I meandered around for nothing. Didn't even kill a unique monster, so there's no point in me doing all that. Even though I've played this so many times, I still get lost around the Mechonis. At least things are calmer now. I'm not getting slammed by Spade and sonars and just other prick mechon. Things are fairly calm now. As long as I don't get involved with the Majestic Mordred, we're good. And now I don't know where to go next. I activated something and I get the feeling I need to find what I activated. I put away barriers, so I need it. I probably went the wrong way, knowing me. I feel like I understand Mechonis Field a lot more, especially since I had to find those goddamn memory pieces. I had to look around Mechonis and get used to it and get a feel of it. But Central Factory, it's kind of a maze. So it's kind of difficult to find my way around and find where the next part of the story is. Oh, it's daytime if anybody wanted to know. Okay, the barriers were on a slope, I think. Nope. Do I have to go past the Majestic Mordred? There we go. I could have just done that. And Dunban is frozen in mid-jump. It's like, oh, are you okay? You're just frozen there. It didn't help that it zoomed in. I think... Okay, I was gonna say, the others are stuck out there. Just zooming on Dunban frozen in midair there. Maybe I should have a healer. I don't think it gave me the opportunity to switch, which is annoying, but oh well. Okay. Do these have a topple spike, I wonder? They're not worsts, but help me up, Fiora. I probably should have a healer on here. Okay, do you have a topple spike? Yes, you do.
Don't lose focus.
We must focus our efforts. Understood. Gale slash.
Okay, blinding blossom would be good right now.
Leave this to me.
At least Melia's able to heal a little bit with healing Aqua, but she healed herself, so...
Fiora, impressive.
I'm gonna go all out. Ether is flowing through me. Healing energy. No problem at all.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
But we cannot be reckless.
They say no problem at all when we're all about to die, but when we all have a good amount of health and Melia died once, they're like, oh, we need to reconsider our tactics. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. One thing, though, I wish I had a healer in that battle. We did fine, but we would have done better had we had someone heal us. But I think it's too late now. I think we fought all we can. I think this leads to Agniratha, actually. I think. Yep, leads to Agniratha. But there's still unique monsters here. Particularly the one in the very beginning that you have to jump off a lift to get to. Let me just do that real quick. But apart from that, I can't think of any other unique monsters at the top of my head. I need that lift to get to that unique monster. But since we've already made it to Agniratha, the game's not going to tell me how to get that panel activated. I don't know if it's back at the weapon maintenance lab. I think it is, but... Dun, you can get up that. Even Link can get up that on a bad day. And once again, I'm referencing Breath of the Wild. Okay, I think it is. I think I have to activate it over here. Where though? I don't know, because I activated the weapons panel to make the bomb. Okay, worst will leave me alone, thankfully. And the unique monster's not there, so... Unless That's it over there, but I think that just takes me up. That's just a shortcut around. Okay, these things will leave me alone. I spoke too soon. And you know what? I don't need a healer right now. What the hell? It's not my luck today. And you know what? I'm getting all the aggro. I don't need to do Blinding Blossom. Fiora's not getting anything like she was earlier. And you know what? I already used my AoE. So we're surrounded right now, guys. And you know what? Fiora doesn't have her AoE talent art. Yay!
You'll be gone before you know what hit you. On my mark.
What a way to start the chain attack. Monster! Ah!
Ricky, don't mess up.
Use as much AoE as possible.
My turn.
Which isn't very much, because Fiora has cannon drones, not gun drones. Meh.
We're not done yet.
I'm not gonna waste Blossom Dance on you.
Good job, everyone.
We were amazing.
I know Dixon calls Dunban Beast, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna use Blossom Dance on you.
Dunban. That was great.
Leave this to me. Everyone, feel the flow of battle.
I will, Dunban.
Oh, I was hoping Ricky would calm it. Okay, at least I'm getting good stuff. I'm putting gun drones on there. It takes away the slots that are there, but gun drones is an AoE, so that's kind of preferred. What am I doing? It's kind of difficult to remember that gun drones, even though it's an art, it's influenced by what her feet is, what her feet are. Yeah. It's hard to remember that even though gun drones, cannon drones, and all that, they're an art, they're influenced by her footwear, not her art palette. But now she's got her AoE back. Yay! I don't know why that's called a call panel when all you have to do is remove the lasers. When I see the word call panel, I think of, oh, call the lift, it's all the way up there, call it back. But no, call panel, oh, just remove the lasers. It's here already, just remove the lasers. Okay, this is... Dunban is flummoxed by the panel thing. Oh, fuckaroni and cheese, Spade is back. Okay, I think I have to do this over here. Spade, can... no. Spade, can you not get involved, please? 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 Buddy? I'm just gonna borrow this lift here, you can leave me alone. No! He said no to me! And already things are tanking. Fuck this. And is there a fucking sonar looking at us too? Hopefully, since we're his level, it shouldn't be that hard, I say, as a unique monster joins in. Great!
Come on, you can do it.
No, I can't. No, I can't. Okay. I would say go for the unique monster, but this guy's big, so... Okay, we're overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I'm panicking. Okay, I might just save the Monado for a vision. The unique monster locked on. Great. I can't. Okay. Forget about the unique monster. Crud, I'm almost dead. There's no point in me having a vision. I know I'm dead already, guys. Well, that's Charlotte, but still, help me, buddy. This is tense. And despite all this, Dunban's keeping calm. Charlotte keeps dropping in morale. I don't know how we can do a chain attack because our morale's been sucking as of late. Everybody needs heal bullets, heal blasts, whatever. Give us everything.
Leave it to me. Born in a world of strife. Against the odds. We choose to fight.
I just wanted to activate a lift. I didn't want to do all this.
We've almost got more. Okay, my turn.
I can't do Buster. I thought about doing that, but that would be kind of risky. I'm just gonna wait until another vision.
It's not over yet. Okay.
It's kind of a shock that Buster can't reach him. Okay.
Ow, that's scorching
You
hot.
need this more than us.
Not so fast.
Here I come.
Dunban hasn't been suffering very much in this because he's awesome as hell. So I'll just attack him and
You cannot escape.
put aside defense for now.
My turn. How do you like that? Just like old times.
We're counting on you.
Okay, should I do armor then? Charlotte died somehow, great.
This is the Monado's power. Nicely done. Behold the power of the Monado.
I'm by myself, great.
Sorry.
Well, great. You know what? The sonars didn't help. The unique monster didn't help. The unique monster's friends didn't help. There's really no point in doing this because I just now realized he wasn't going to bother us. But I'm on a vengeance. I'm on a furious vengeance right now, so forgive me if I'm going to be quiet. I'm on a quest to avenge myself, if that makes sense.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Don't hold back. Gale slash. Worldly.
Since I've already fought this unique monster, I might just skip to the spade battle. And that Mechon's still spazzing out. Well, he's dead. Now I can get my revenge on the big prick. I don't even have to fight them because the lift is right over there. But I'm not too happy with Spade right now. Or any of these Mechon. So I'm gonna get my just desserts right now. And I'm gonna drizzle chocolate sauce all over it. He's not gonna show up now, isn't he? He's not gonna show up now, is he? I'm gonna drizzle chocolate sauce all over this Mechon, lick him clean, and then beat the crap out of him. Get my just desserts. If he sees me from way over here, I'm not gonna be happy. Just give him a right good old backslash. Essentially a kick in the ass. Actually, we need morale, so...
Right. Let's do this. Leave this to me.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
It takes forever to get behind him.
Monado, lend us your power. Not good enough. Well done. Everyone, let's go. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's something to keep in mind. Don't fight Spade next to the unique monster. That's a bad idea. Just saying.
Getting hot. Dunban.
It might also be advised to get rid of the sonars that are around.
We choose to fight.
The game is slowing down. That's not the capture card. But when you take on Spade, kill the sonars and the unique monster first. Otherwise you'll become overwhelmed and die in minutes. Because that's what happened to me. I died, and that's where everything went to shit pretty much.
And as one, we're unbeatable. Yeah! Stay calm. Stay focused. We can definitely do this. Dream edge!
Now.
Just what I needed.
Gotta cool off. Hey! We're starting to look like a team.
We can do even better. Come on, Shala.
Give me some space.
Just what I needed. This is the Monado's power. Thank you, Dunban.
My rifle.
Don't lose focus on the battle. Yeah, I'm not quitting. Monado. Nicely done. Stay calm. Stay focused. Heal.
Now.
Wah! Steel strike. All right, I'm feeling it.
Scorching hot.
Nicely done. The time is
Gotta cool off.
Gale Slash. Thank you, Dunban. We can definitely do this. Dance with me. Air Slash. Thanks. Split
Gotta.
A vision.
Why didn't I get a vision for that?
How can this be? This is the Monado's power. Nicely done. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, I'm not quit. We haven't lost yet. Against the odds. We choose to fight. How can this be? We choose our own path.
Ugh. I've had enough of Spade for one day. The Guardians in Breath of the Wild are a lot tamer than that. And that is saying something. I just don't like those big mechon in general. They've always been a pain. So, really, I'm not shocked. But you know what? It'd be boring if all the mechon in Mechonis were small and easy to take down. The big mechon make it exciting. So, I can't really complain. Because with the big mechon... Okay, that's not the right thing. At least it served as an actual call panel. The big mechon, they make this exciting though. So although the big mechon are pricks, they still make things exciting. Okay, how do I get this? Oh, I was hoping that would be possible. Okay, now I gotta jump off this and get to that platform on the left. Bye, guys. I'm gonna kill this unique monster up here, and then I might just call it regarding the central factor, because I can't think of any other unique monsters I haven't taken yet. Apart from the one that's on the roof. And we've reached Ignirtha, so I guess that's all we can say. I guess that's all she wrote about Central Factory. Apart from the Majestic Merger, but after my experience with Spade, I'm not gonna even attempt that. Maybe I just need to get good. Duh. Even though I played this so many times, I don't think that's happened to me yet. I don't think I'm good yet. Can I just get this ether thing over here without you picking on me? Nope, I can't. Cool. Apart from Spade, this video hasn't been as stressful as the last one was. Well, apart from the capture card messing up. But that was easily remedied by turning off the computer. Your talent art is a joke when you look at Spade, guy. Pretty much everything's a joke in the Central Factory once you fought Spade. But again, that's why Spade's there. To give you an unexpected challenge. And possibly a brick wall in your story progress. You're expecting him to be easy, like all the fairies and all the things and all the worsts. But no. Spade is a whole nother realm. And that's why he's there. He's an unexpected but pleasant challenge. Keeps you on your toes. I like that. I think I've got a lot of cylinders. I might be able to make something out of them. I wanted to go for the collectible, but decided, it's not worth it, whatever it is. Those guys are greeting me. Okay, how do you get to the roof? I forgot. Oh, right there. Duh. It's right behind me the whole time. Okay, I don't remember about this guy, but I don't think he's got a spike. He might have a tuple spike, but I don't think he's got a regular counter spike.
I'm never gonna give up.
The music was cut off.
We can't lose.
Don't let a single one escape.
Leave this to me. Backslash.
He was just minding his own business, but I kicked him in the ass. Okay, done.
Guess I gotta try harder.
Leave this to me.
I was hoping Dunban would do Steel Strike to see if he's got a tuple spike. And there's the soaked wall move again.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Dunban's not toppling him, so I can't tell if he's got a tuple spike or not.
I see it.
Oh, this is gonna be a sudden jump. Oh, it's just a talent art. And it's Hush Chop of all things. I really underestimated that talent art.
This is the Monado's power.
You like that?
Chala. Not bad.
I think we can do it.
Slash. Split edge.
Now!
Take this. Gale slash.
Now!
Let's do this.
I said Hush Chop was laughable earlier, but I really underestimated it.
Chala.
Okay.
Okay, we're all fine, but I'm just gonna do this.
Deploying Dumban.
Deploying Dunban.
Born in a world of strife. Against the odds. We choose to fight. Blossom dance. Good job, everyone. Perfect.
We're counting on you. Good to go.
Split edge. Gale slash. Dance with me.
Hush Chop again. Yep. Once again, I underestimated it. this time it's not gonna kill me, but it will with the bleed that it's gonna inflict.
All right. Behold the power of the Monado.
Okay, it went from 0 to 4 damage for some reason. Maybe because of Charlotte's shield bullet.
Split end.
We're starting to look like a team.
We can do even better. Come on, Charlotte. Split end.
He doesn't really drop anything useful, but there might be something here I can use. Like that, for instance. Okay, so with that guy down, I think for the most part we can move on to Agnirtha. I guess that ends it now. We're off to Agnirtha. Central Factory was stressful as hell, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. And now we can move on to Side Quest Central. Great. I am dreading the spider unique monster Mechon. It's got a spike and a nasty... That's gonna be fun. I don't look forward to that at all. But I think I'm gonna end it there. I will see you in the next one.